Law's Devil Fruit is probably one of the most powerful Devil Fruits that we've ever seen in the entire series so far. I mean, he's able to create this entire area and pretty much do almost anything that he wants. Like, he's able to cut you up and pretty much rearrange your body parts around as he sees fit. Or he can make you switch bodies with someone else. We've even seen Law be able to take out someone's heart, keep them alive, and take their heart hostage, just so he can have them do whatever he wants. Not only is Law's Devil Fruit versatile with combat, it's also great for transportation. If he were to use Room and then Shambles, he's able to have two things switch places with one another. Like, Law can use his power to pretty much switch places with a pebble that's far away, which will allow him to get away a whole lot faster. Law is also able to use Shambles with another person. Like back at Dressrosa, Luffy was using Red Hawk aimed towards Law. Once Luffy got close enough, Law was able to use Shambles and switch positions with Doflamingo. So Doflamingo got hit with Red Hawk while Law was near trouble and able to land an attack on him at the same time. Law's Devil Fruit was also able to do big damage against Big Mom, which was one of the big reasons why Law and Kid were able to beat her. So as we can see, Law's Devil Fruit is extremely versatile, not only in combat but also transportation. But out of all of the powers that Law is able to use with his Devil Fruit, there's one thing that we haven't seen him yet that got introduced back in Dressrosa, and that power was Eternal Life. So Law has the ability to give someone immortality at the cost of his own life. So here's a question. Would we actually see this in the series? We find out about this ability when Doflamingo tells Law to use Eternal Life on him so Doflamingo can live forever. Law agrees to do so, but as long as Doflamingo can bring Kotosome back to life, which he couldn't, and this response obviously pissed off Doflamingo quite a bit. Now, I want to say no because Law is just such an important character in the story. Like, there's almost no way Oda would end up killing off Law, right? But at the same time, I don't see Oda revealing that Law has this power and not showing it being used. So is there really a chance we'll end up seeing Law use this ability? And if he does, who would he use it on? Now, don't get me wrong, I do kind of want to see this power being used, but I don't want Law to die because he's such an important character. So I have an idea on how we might end up seeing this power being used without Law being killed off. I think we might end up seeing a previous user of Law's Devil Fruit using this power in some sort of backflash. And this wouldn't be something new since we've seen a previous user of a Devil Fruit power before. Like in Orochi's backstory, we saw someone using Bon Clay's Devil Fruit, and we've seen someone using Bartolomeo's Devil Fruit as well. And the reason why I feel like this would happen is because 1, we would get to see the power being used, and 2, we would get to keep Law alive, so it's a win-win. And if this happens, the person who got the power of immortality must be a very important person. Speaking of which, what if that character is the one with the eye patch? And if you don't know, Oda has stated that there's going to be a character with an eye patch in this series, and when we see this character, that means the series is coming close to an end. So since this eye patch character is going to be the sign that the series is coming close to an end, does this mean this eye patch character is going to be someone extremely important? So let's say that backflash doesn't happen and the eye patch character isn't immortal, but we will see Law use his immortality power. How does it come to this, and who does he use it on? When it comes to the possibility of Law using this power, I think it would happen in the next big war arc of the series. If you don't know, there's going to be another big war arc in the series, and it's going to be bigger than the Paramount War. And we know just how big the Paramount War was. So with the next big war being bigger than the Paramount War, this could be the time when Law uses his immortality power, and probably the last time we'll end up seeing Law alive. So now, who would Law give the power of immortality to? First, I was thinking Luffy, because with the next big war arc, chances are the Straw Hats are going to be part of that war, or maybe even the reason for the war in the first place. If that's the case, Law would provide backup to Luffy and the Straw Hats. During the war, I'm thinking that maybe Luffy gets very, very, very close to death and Law has to save him, and he tries to save him medically, but he just can't. So maybe Law starts to come to the conclusion after seeing Luffy pull miracle after miracle after miracle, and just everything that Luffy has done in general up until now, that Law kind of thinks that Luffy could end up changing the world for the better. Like Luffy is close to becoming king of the pirates, and he has another dream that they revealed at the end of Wano that we pretty much still don't know what it is yet. So Law believes that Luffy would change the world. The Celestial Dragons aren't ruling the world anymore and everyone is officially free. And so Law decides to give Luffy the power of immortality. Now, I kind of like this idea of Luffy getting the power of immortality because he can make sure Celestial Dragons will never rule the world again and that everyone can be free. But the problem is, I don't think Luffy would like the idea of having the power of immortality. I think Luffy would get bored at the fact that he's living forever. He would have to see his crew die of old age if they don't die along the rest of their journey. And he would hate the idea of someone giving up his life for him, because that's just how Luffy is. He doesn't want people to die for him. So after saying all of this, if we do get to see Law give someone the power of immortality and it isn't to Luffy or any of the Straw Hats, I think it would have to be someone close to the Straw Hats that isn't completely like affiliated with him. So it wouldn't be anyone from Luffy's Grand Fleet and it wouldn't be any other pirate. And so I think Law would probably give the power of immortality to someone like Koby. And I think Koby would be a really good choice for the fact that he's one of the most noblest and honorable Marines out there. And I feel like Koby's the type of person who would want everyone to be free. If he was given the power of immortality, I feel like he would be a good choice to make sure that the Celestial Dragons don't end up ruling the world again. Everyone would officially be free. And he would kind of do it to honor Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats. So yeah, if Luffy doesn't accept the power of immortality from Law, I feel like Koby would be the next best option. But that's if we do get to see Law use this power, which again, I kind of want to see him use it, but at the same time, I don't want Law to die. So who knows, maybe we get a backflash of the previous user using this power, or we do end up seeing Law use it on Luffy or even on Koby. Comment down below, do you think we'll end up seeing Law use this power? And if we do, who do you think he would use it on? But I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other discussion videos, also for my reaction videos. So if you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, you know the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, see ya.